Cool. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to an amazing webinar. It's the Clarity Code System. And before I tell you what this webinar is about, let me tell you what it is not. It is not about the hustle. It is not about another morning routine. It's not about the positive thinking or vision board that looks great on the paper but change nothing in real life. This is about something much deeper. And this is why, even when you have the job, the salary, the house, the family, and everyone said would make you happy, but you still feel empty inside. Why you wake up performing life instead of living one. Why, no matter how much you achieve, that quiet voice keep running. That is this really it? If that question has come across your mind even once, you are exactly in the right place. So, hi, whoever doesn't know, my name is Vaibhavi Patel, and I'm certified Ho'oponopono healer, NLP master, life coach, and now Dr. Joe Dispenza advanced retreat graduate. I'm also a software developer by profession and a mom, an Indian woman who moved from Surat, India, Gujarat to US in 2011. And I was exactly where you might be right now. So in next 45 to 60 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact 7-step system I built called the Clarity Code. And by end of this training, by end of this webinar, you will understand perhaps the first time clearly why you feel stuck, what is actually causing it, and precise steps to change it. And stay with me. This is the worth every minute. So let me share the screen so you get to see fun stuff. All right. So we are here, 7-step clarity code. And let me take you a few years back. On paper, I was I was winning. Uh, Software developer, good salary, beautiful daughter named Miraya, a home in US, everything the immigration dream promised, right? But here is what nobody tells you. Achieving the immigrant, just a second. Here is what nobody tells you about achieving the immigrant success story. When you finally get everything you crossed an ocean for, sometimes you look around and realize this was someone else's life. This was someone else's dream. It was not mine. I could not sleep. And not because I was worried about the money, because I was worried I had spent 10 years of becoming someone that I did not even recognize. Ah. So I was people pleasing at work. I was shrinking myself at home, carrying my family expectations like a weight I had agreed to carry but never actually chosen. My relationship with my in laws were painful and draining. My sense of who I was completely gone. And I was what I call now as a successful stranger, successful to the world, but empty inside, stranger to myself. And most painful part, I felt guilty because of feeling this way. Because look at my life, I had so much. The maybe you know that guilt too. The guilt of wanting more when you are already have what others are praying for. If that resonates, I want you to know something right now. That guilt is not a sign that something is wrong with you. That guilt is your soul asking for something real. So then I made the decision that scared me first. I found my mentor, Mitesh Khatri, and one of the India's most respected law of attraction and healing coaches, and he introduced me something that I never heard before. He introduced me the ancient Hawaiian healing practice called Ho'oponopono. And if you're hearing first time, what is Ho? And that's the same you know, the expression I had. What is the name? It's called Ho'oponopono. It's a made up of 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. As simple as that. It's just blew my mind. I'm like, how could this 4 phrases, this I'm using, like thank you, sorry, those are my normal words in US, like practicing, but never practice consciously. So first, as uh, all the ordinary person, I was also skeptical. So I use practice. I as being like skeptical person, you want to experiment that does it really help, right? Does it really work? So I started practicing on my most painful relationship because my mentor taught that, I could apply on the any physical or emotional pain. So I'm like, why not experiment on my on my painful relationships I had? So I did not have any single difficult conversation with that person or situation. I did not have any single message, and within a week, the entire dynamic shifted. Not because that person has changed, because something inside me changed by chanting the Ho'oponopono 2 times a day. And that one experience cracked open a door that I could not close. And I went deeper and deeper. Then I started learning more, the NLP, which is called the neuro linguistic programming. I started learning more about the law of attraction, the subconscious reprogramming. And now this year, I attended Dr. Joe Dispenza's advanced week-long retreat in Dallas. And oh my God, those 7 days of the deep meditation, the neuroscience work, the inner work, and the day 3 of that retreat, something started shifting in me. Initially, there was nothing happening. I was just sitting there. My mind was wandering all over the place. But day 3, I started feeling that something broke open in me. You heard it right. Not broken down, broken open. And in 2 to 4 hour meditation, I felt that weight of every story I have been carrying physically lift. And the story that I had to be strong, the story that I could not ask for help, the story that was my worth tied to my performance. And in silence, while in the meditation, I let them go peacefully. And when I came home, I changed as a person, emotionally, physically. I was just completely different. And not because my life has changed, because I had changed. And I thought, if this is possible for me, how many other people are out there successful on the outside and quietly disappearing on the inside? So I took everything I have learned from law of attraction and the healing work from Ho'oponopono, from NLP and subconscious reprogramming, from neuroscience that I absorbed at the Dr. Joe Dispenza's retreat, my own lived transformation. So then I am like, why not build the system? So people doesn't have to go through what I have been through. They have a proper system to follow to come out of quickly. That took me 1 year to come out of my emotion and start living the conscious life and live in the moment. So this is not a vague philosophy, not another self-help concept that you read once and forget. This is real step-by-step, repeatable 7-step system called the Clarity Code. And I tested it on myself, and then I tested with a lot of my coaching clients, and people who had been stuck for years found the clarity in weeks. That was the results I was able to create. And the relationship that were frozen before began to soften. People who had forgotten who they were began to remember, and today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 most powerful secrets behind this system. And at the end, I will share how to access all the 7 steps. So let's get into it. Secret number 1. So, why you feel stuck has nothing to do with your willpower. You are running someone else's operating system. So, think of it like a computer, right? We are running the operating system that is in stored in, like, let's say old computer. There was a big computer, gigantic computers, right? And it was in the memory, so it was there. So remember that old operating system. So here's the first thing I want you to understand, that it may be most liberating thing you hear today. You are not stuck because you are lazy. You are not stuck because you lack the discipline. You are not stuck because you are not smart, brave enough, or good enough. You are stuck because you are running an old operating system that was written by someone else. And let me explain this simply. When you were born, you arrived with no beliefs installed. You born as a blank paper, right? Blank system. And then your parents started their beliefs. Your culture installed its expectations. Your school installed its definition of success. And then immigration journey added the another layer on the top. So neuroscience research shows that by the time most people reach their mid 30s to 95% of who they are is automatic, because we created that new neuro connection in our brain by repetition of the same thing, same habit, and 95%, which is run by our subconscious mind, subconscious thoughts. So we become the automatic thoughts, automatic reactions, automatic beliefs. And you would realize that you would pick up your brush in the morning, same hand from years. You learned that like maybe like 4 or 5 years old, and you started doing the same hand, you use the same hand, you come out from your bed on the same side, you dress yourself or you pick up the comb the same hand, same way. For years you've been doing this automatic, right? So you are not consciously choosing that, they are just keep running. And here's where it becomes very specific for Indian people like us. The program installed in Indian household often sounds like this. Adjust kar lo, log kya kahenge, put others first, don't take up too much space. Your needs don't matter, and you have to take care of your family first. Your sacrifice is the love, and they are not your beliefs. They were your mother's or father's belief, and their mothers and fathers before that. So it started growing and going as a leaves or branches in the generation after generation, following the same operating system which was installed. So it's just inherited, passed down silently through generations without even single conversation, without any harm intended. And I recall so many incidents in my life that some of the customs and rituals has been passed down to me, and I never question. Why do we do fasting? Why do we ring the bell in the temple? There is a like big science about it. Like if you ring the bell in the temple, it creates that sound. It creates the sound. It creates that energy. When you go to temple, you always feel the calmness. Why? Because the words and the mantras are the nothing but the sound energy, the words energy that is kept chanting over and over in that particular space, and that creates the such a big energy zone. So that's why you enter, and you always have that hope and belief that when I go to temple, when I, worship the God, you will find that peace, right? So a lot of people argue that why you have to go to temple. Temple is inside the home. But now I have the proper answer to tell people that, the mantras and the words getting chanted in the temple are not same as the chanting as inside your home. So this making you people please, like whatever your beliefs, your old beliefs, your old subconscious inherited patterns, it making you doubt yourself and making you feel guilty for wanting more and more. And this is why trying harder never works. You cannot fix a software problem with the willpower, right? You have to update an operating system. Just like your phone, you have to update over time. But just because we are not seeing this or consciously work on our belief, we are not paying attention to upgrade ourselves, to upgrade our beliefs. And this is exactly what step one of the clarity code does. I call it roots audit. In this module, we will be identifying with the complete clarity which beliefs are actually yours and which one were inherited. So it's not to blame anyone, but to finally understand why the handbrake has been on. And I want you to pause right now and ask yourself one question. Which of my beliefs actually belong to me? And which ones belong to someone else? And just sit with that for a moment. And because that question, honestly answered, is the beginning of everything you need. So now let's go move on to secret number 2. But make sure you ask yourself today or write it down that which of my belief actually belong to me. Have you asked your parents ever that why do we do fasting? Why prasad always taste much better than any other food? Because prasad has the same energy. Whenever we cook prasad to take it to temple, we put so much energy. that, with lots of love we put into. And those prasad also contains, whenever we cook any food, it contains the water, and water absorbs the energy, which is the Dr. Masaru Emoto's experiment. If you never heard that, go to my YouTube channel and you can find it. I have talked about the Dr. Masaru water experiment, and it will clear that doubt that how is important. And we have always been heard that, mom's food is the best, right? So this is the reason, because whenever any mother cooks for their child, they pour so much love, so much like positive energy, that if you even say, "Mom, can you make me this? I've been craving for this. It's been years I haven't had this." And mom instantly is like, "Oh my God, I remember this like childhood days or adulthood days." And she pour all the energy, the positive, all the good memories of you being with her. And she, whenever she cook, that's why it tastes better, and it does not compare to any other food in the world. So hope that helps, and please make sure by today, end of the day, you find out what are your beliefs that does not actually belong to you, and it was just passed down, which you picked up from your environment, from your family, from your relatives, from your neighbors. So that was the secret number one, and make sure you do that exercise tonight. Now let's move on to secret number two. So the real reason mindset work has never worked for you, some of you, that you cannot think your way out of feeling level problem. What it means by you don't attract what you want, you attract what you feel. We heard this sentence so many times, right? So let me guess. A lot of you have tried like affirmations, go on DMP, like, go make a big, big affirmation, say it every day. You said, "I'm enough, I'm worthy, I'm abundant," and felt absolutely nothing change around you. Maybe you have tried journaling, maybe you read the books, maybe you even tried therapy, and you started wondering, maybe mindset work just doesn't work for me. And I want to explain why this happens, why this is not your fault, because your body stores your emotions as a memories. Every time you felt not enough as a child, your body remembered. Every time you were told to shrink yourself, your body stored it. And every time love felt conditional, your body learned that lesson. So when you say the positive affirmation, your body immediately says, "This does not match what I remember. I've been told that you get love only, uh, you know, expressing certain way. I have learned from my parents that, oh, okay, if you buy the gifts, then only, love being considered, or that's how you express the love." So, and the thought stops right there. It never reaches your subconscious mind. The truth is, you cannot think your way out of a feeling level problem. Real transformation happens when you change both the thought and the emotions underneath. So, my mentor taught me something that changed how I understood the manifestation completely. And he said the same line that you don't attract what you want, you attract what you feel. So, if you feel worthy, you attract situation that confirms your unworthiness. If you feel anxious, you attract more things to be anxious about. If you feel not enough, you attract experience that make you feel not enough. And if you feel guilty, it attracts punishments. So this is not a punishment. This is just an energy matching energy. Remember, the law of attraction works 24 by 7. How many times you have think about that? Hope I don't run like late for the meeting. Hope I don't get the red traffic signal light because I'm running late, and you gonna get that because universe says tathastu. Universe doesn't understand the concept of if you ask for not or yes. Universe just understand the words energy as a frequency, right? So you are just tuning into that frequency by using those words. So the solution is not more affirmations. Solution is healing at the feeling level. And this is where the powerful ancient Hawaiian prayer called Ho'oponopono becomes so powerful. So many of you hearing, I already mentioned the word Ho'oponopono, but don't be scared hearing this as a complex word. It's just made up of four phrases I mentioned. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So they do not just change your thoughts, they shift the emotional level state at the deep level. And the gentle release the stored memories your body has been holding. So steps 3 and 4 of the clarity code addresses exactly this. The Ho'oponopono reset and the emotional frequency shift. So let me give you the taste of this right now. I want you to think of the one relationship or one situation in your life that feels heavy. Just bring that person to your mind and now say these four phrases silently in your heart. So you can close your eyes and let's think about the one person or one situation that is bothering you right now. Close your eyes and say, I take 100% responsibility for whatever I feel at this point. I'm so sorry for feeling this. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you will see, you will notice a little bit shift happen in your body just now. Then in less than a minute, it is the beginning of feeling level healing, right? So imagine doing that every single day. Imagine combining it with full clarity code system that I created. And this is how the transformation actually happens. Initially, your body said, what are these words, right? I started as my skeptical mind, but I started applying anything or everything. When I stuck in in the any traffic, I apply the Ho'oponopono. If I lost something, if I'm not finding something, I apply there. If I'm going through any physical uh, like pain, I apply. If I see someone having the chaotic situation, if you are at the airport, if the you are hearing the flight are getting delayed, you apply that I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And just visualize that you are reaching your destination without any issues. And I recently applied at my Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat. When my flight reached to Dallas, and one of the other girls supposed to come 5 minutes after me, her flight supposed to land 5 or 10 minutes after me, I reached to the hotel very safely. And after that, the whole environment got changed, where there was a heavy rain, the whole weather got chaotic, and her flight supposed to come 10 minutes after me. It got delayed, and went to the Austin instead of the Dallas airport. And she had to go through a lot of crazy situation to reach to the destination. And she kind of missed the first day, and she appeared on the second day. And her bag didn't arrive on time and anything, right? Whereas me, only 10-minute difference, right? But when I leave my house, I always chant the Ho'oponopono that my journey is very smooth and I'm reaching to the destination. So try today. Try on one situation or one person and see the shift happens. And let me know in the comment section or reach out to me on WhatsApp to share your experience. I would love to hear your experiences. All right. So let's move on to now secret number 3. Mhm. That's 2. Yeah. So before we go to secret number 3, I want to quickly give you the Ho'oponopono story. How the Ho'oponopono got invented. It was invented by Dr. Hugh Land, who was the psychiatrist in Hawaii. And he agreed, he was assigned to cure the mentally ill patients in uh, 1984 in the Hawaiian hospital. And these patients were so mentally ill that they could kill themselves or they could kill others. So Dr. Hewland went there. He started applying the Ho'oponopono one by one on each patient by sitting in his office and going through one by one each person's file. And within a 6 months to year, the whole hospital got closed because all the patients were got cured and they sent back home. And that shook the entire medical industry, that how could it happen? And the crazy part was he did not give any electric shock, he did not give any medicine, and he did not meet those people physically. And that's just like, shooken the whole industry. And you can look up online as well. This article was so famous that time, it was went viral. And Dr. Joe Vitale, who is the author and who lives in the US, he found this incident very like interesting. So he wanted to kind of find Dr. Hewlin and learn more about it, that how could he do this with just four phrases? And he went on and he manifested to find him. And then their journey started, and Dr. Joe Vitale found all the science behind it from Dr. Hewlin, and he made it the worldwide famous Ho'oponopono. And if you would like to read, this is the book written by Dr. Joe Vitale. I would highly recommend if you want to learn more about Ho'oponopono. It's called Zero Limits. It's very, very powerful book. You will hear about how and where you can apply the Ho'oponopono. So it's made up of four phases. So hope this helps to at least start your journey with Ho'oponopono. And let's get into the secret number three. So secret number three is your purpose is not lost. It is waiting to be decoded. I want to address the belief that keeps so many of you stuck for years, sometimes decades. I do not know what I am meant to do, right? Lot of I have been searching for so long. Maybe I'm just not one of those people who has a clear purpose. So can I tell you something directly? That one belief is the most expensive lie that the personal development industry ever sold. Purpose is not something you find. Purpose is something you decode. And it has been leaving the clues your entire life. And let me ask you a few questions. And what I really want you to sit down with each of these questions. And you can write it down if you want to decode yourself of the purpose of your life. First question you need to ask yourself is, what is the problem you cannot stop thinking about solving? Let's say you want to make your life easier. How do you make your life easier? What one problem that you are facing that you are trying to solve in the world, right? Or at least in your life. You want to have a more time for you. How can you make it? How can you solve that? By waking up early, by using AI to do some automated task, by asking help from someone to do for you so you get free and you get to spend time with yourself, right? Second question, what is the one experience that broke you and then someone made you? Then somehow it made you, right? What is that one experience that broke you? For me, there were so many incidents in my life. I've been through the infertility journey, two times failed IVF. That journey like literally broke me. It was like I couldn't understand why it was happening. The doctor did not have any clear answers for me that why we were going through infertility. Everything was going perfectly fine in our life, then why me? So that experience, two times failed IVF, is just completely broke me. But that gave me the strength that I have today. Or to going through all the injections, I have realized how strong I am as my body is can take so much. And then when my daughter came through naturally, it was just smooth journey because it was COVID time and we were in the house, but it was such a blessed. So universe was working for me something behind the scene, which I was not aware of. But that journey was so beautiful that it broke me, but it taught me too. So that's one of the like purpose I found, right? I can help other women that to go through their journey with a proper mindset. Third question you should ask yourself is, what do you explain to others effortlessly, the thing that feels completely obvious to you but fascinating to everyone else, right? People love to hear your story, and that I have seen. They would like to hear the more inspiration story to, uh, pull themselves. So you might be seeing your life problem is more, but you are forgetting that you are living the life someone else's dream. People are dreaming to come to abroad, but you are living that life, but you are not focusing that as a gratitude perspective. So think about the one like thing that you can explain effortlessly about your life, about something you can fascinating like cooking or any activity that you are good at. Let's say you are good at swimming. Let's say you are good at like hiking. You are good at like going to the restaurant, trying to new food. And if you keep telling that without any effort, then that's your kind of niche or that's your purpose that, no matter what time of the day, if your interest is the cooking, no matter what time of the day I ask you to cook, you will cook with the so much energy and it will give you the energy and it will not drain you the energy. For me, the life coaching is that one thing. And now this law of attraction, manifestation, I can go on and on 24 by 7 without, draining my energy. That's how I have found out that even if I have to talk anyone, any time of the day, I am with that so much energy. So let's move on to question number 4. What is the one activity where the time disappears and you forget everything else? So you need to also focus. Let's say if you have to serve your child or you serve your family, that time you don't care about yourself. You don't care about what time, right? Your kids comes first. Your family comes first. If you're passionate about your work, you don't. If they give you the 4 hours extra work, you would do it without looking at the time, right? So find out that one activity that you would do. So if you answer all these questions, this is where your purpose lives. Not in the personality test, not in the waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration, not in the another course about finding your passion, in the interaction of your own pain, your gifts, your values, and your story. And people resonate your story more. If I haven't lived that life, but if I'm trying to pretend to be that person, you would sense that energy. You would feel like I'm just fake person. And we transfer the energy by telling our story. So find out what is your story, and that's where your purpose lives. So I found my purpose not despite my struggles, but because of them. So the feeling of being lost as an Indian woman in US, the pain of not knowing who I was, the healing that changed everything, and that exact journey is my purpose now. So hope this makes sense. And your journey, however messy it is, however long you have come through, however confusing it has been, it contains your purpose too. So step 7 of the Clarity Code system, the purpose map, is the guided exercise that takes everything you have uncovered through these first 6 steps and maps into the one clear, one specific direction. And since we are in the AI world and I'm from the technical background, we will use the AI to find your purpose in your life. So this is not a vague statement, a real next step you can take this week. So because clarity is not a destination, it's just a redirection. So once you have the real direction, everything changes. Your energy changes, your decision becomes clear. You stop asking what should I do, and start asking how would I do this faster. So now I want to share how to access all 7 steps of this clarity code, right? So this is the 7-step clarity code system. These are the 7 steps. I'll explain you one by one. So what I have built is completely self-paced transformation journey. It's a recorded sessions designed specifically for Indian people who are done feeling lost in their life and that looks perfect. So let me walk you through everything that is inside. Module 1, which is called the roots audit. In this module, we will identify exactly which beliefs are yours, which were inherited, and this alone explains the patterns you have been confused about for years. Second is the identity map. and NLP values that your values against what your parents and your culture install. So you will know what you actually are. And perhaps for the first time, you will realize that. Module 3 will be focusing on the Ho'oponopono reset. Now we have identified the beliefs, old beliefs, negative emotions, but how to now come out of it, right? So we will start first the clearing tool called Ho'oponopono. And it's a 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But we will be doing at advanced level. That 4 sentence which I say, that's a basic level of Ho'oponopono, but we will do in this clarity code, we will go through the each um, emotion, each emotional pattern, each beliefs, and we will be cleaning up that with the Ho'oponopono reset. Module 4 is the emotional frequency shift. Attraction, where your energy, where your focus goes, energy flows. That's a law of attraction says, right? So we will be learning how to raise your frequency to match or tune into that particular frequency to attract your goals faster. So I'll teach you the practical law of attraction as it actually works and not just a vision board version, right? Module 5, we will be learning the subconscious reprogramming, rewiring, which I learned from the Dr. Joe Dispenza's research and lots of other resources out there. Through NLP and neuroscience inspired tools to install your new identity. We have identified your own old identity. Now, in this module, we will be learning to how to install that new belief. You have to take out the old one and you have to replace with the new one. And so that actually sticks and we make that new neural connection in your brain. So that lasts and that will help you to be as an automatic thoughts, automatic beliefs, automatic action, just like you are doing brush, right? So we will be installing that. On 6, we will learn about what is the mind-body connection, right? How the mind is so powerful that controls our body nowadays. So what your body has been storing and how to release it. Your nervous system reset practice, basically. Module 7, I'll be teaching you the purpose map, the guided exercise that decode your specific purpose and gives you one clear actionable steps. And since it's an AI world, as I mentioned, I'm going to guide you step by step how to use AI, what prompt you need to feed to find your true purpose. And we will be doing together. I'll show up with on weekly call and we can do it together. So now let me show you what the Clarity Code system offers. And all right, so hope you see my screen. So this is root to rise, but forget about the name. Just focus on what it's gonna give. So 7, just a second, let me share the sound as well because I made it some interactive sound specific. All right, so hope you hear. So what 7-step clarity code system offers? First is 7 core modules, which I just talked about. You will get all those 7 modules recorded version you can do on your self-paced time. And, whenever you have time and how much energy you want to put, you can do. It's going to come solo because when I click, did you hear the sound? Just right. Okay. Then second thing, which is the one-on-one coaching. Whoever registered today or invest today, I'm going to have one-on-one call, which I offer to my coaching client, which I charge $444 for one session. But you're going to get the access to me completely free and one session of the one to 2 hours. The third thing, community support. I have already created community, which has the 54 members, and you're going to get the access to that community, which is worth $333. You're going to get that WhatsApp access that you can reach out to me any time of the day, which is again the $111 value. And there is a 21 days of healing program, which is $97 cost, but you're going to get the access. And that 21 days healing program, I created as a self-paced as well. This is the recorded version, but I cover 21 different emotions. And you have to just spend 10 to 15 minutes time of your day, and you can go through 21 days journey, and you can release that particular emotions. And I have focused majority of the major emotions that people feel in their daily life, like infertility, anxiety, frustration, anger. There are so many. And if we have time, I'll show you how our portal looks like and what you're going to get. Then I created something called Sugar Craving Program, which is worth $222. But this is my tried and tested method. Okay. And I don't offer anything which I haven't tested because I'm not comfortable. If I have tried and tested, if it works and it works, I test it on my clients. And if it works, then only I offer to you. So this is tried and trusted method. I was able to help 20 plus people to quit their sugar cravings, chocolate craving, any kind of sweet cravings. It's just a 15-20 minute exercise, but it is so powerful. And you can do this as a recorded version. And if you're not able to quit your sugar cravings, I'm going to be offering, we will be meeting at the weekly calls. That's where you can take advantage and ask me to do the another round live. Then there is a time mastery. This is the worth $99 value, but you're going to get access because a lot of people are like, okay, Vaibhavi, I do 9 to 5 job. I have the kids responsibility. I have to take care of my in-laws. I have to take care of my dog, blah, blah, blah. You know, don't worry. I've been in that same situation since 1 year. I went through my ups and downs, and I have found the perfect system that you can follow. And you just need to follow my footstep, and you will be able to find out, and you will be able to find out with so much clarity. So total value of this course is $1,803. Uh, And yeah, one more, let me talk about the bonus. So bonus, you're gonna get these are all the bonuses. The 7 modules which we talked about is that 7 step, but these are all the bonuses. One more bonus that's not listed here is the Amazon Influencer Program. How many of you would love to make money passively while you are sleeping? And you don't have to show up your face and just one time upload the video and make money. So I am an Amazon influencer as well, and I am making money as my passive income stream. I uploaded the like maybe 70, 80 videos about 6 months ago, but I'm still making money passively. Like if I put more effort, I could easily make $100, $200 extra from my Amazon. And if you totally focus on it, you could go like make $500 to $600 easily without being much work. It's just 10 to 15 seconds video you have to upload. But how to do that whole process, I have created a small course which will guide you step by step process from application to making the passive income. So that also you will get an access. There is another program I have created, which is called the Trauma to Transformation. So when I joined my healing journey, I was so much into the trauma that I was holding on. Lot of the guilt, lot of beliefs, lot of grudges towards the people. So I was holding a lot of traumas. And how I created my transformation, the exact same steps I created in the module, and that you will get as a bonus as well. So today, since you joined this program, this is not today's offer is not even $1,000. It's not even $500. And today's offer is just $333 for the 7 step clarity core. And there's all the bonuses and including all these benefits. And you have one-on-one access to me. So before I share the link, I want to do a little bit visualize like exercise. So I'll play some music in the background, and you can close your eyes and just do a little exercise with me. And just a second, I'm trying to play the music. Can you guys hear the music? Just a second. Can you hear music? Okay, and my voice is clear? Okay. All right, so I want you to close your eyes and imagine yours, and put hands on your heart, close your eyes, and imagine yourself investing in this course today, and imagine yourself 90 days from now or 30 days from now, and you have done all the inner work. You have identified your beliefs, patterns, and you worked clearing up with Ho'oponopono. You found the clear purpose of your life. You wake up and first feeling you have is not emptiness anymore. It is the clarity. And you know who you are outside of all your roles. But you have identified and released the patterns that were never even yours to carry. And since you've been practicing Ho'oponopono, limiting beliefs, all the techniques which got explained in Clarity Code, your relationship feels lighter. You are feeling so much healthier. And more importantly, you stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. You are making your own decisions from your own values, not from inherited fears. For the first time in a long time, your life feels like yours. And imagine yourself 50 years old. You are still following the Clarity Code system. You are still working on your emotional patterns whenever it comes. But you have now, you know the tools and technique. You know all the resources. You have the amazing community people that you can reach out to anyone, anytime. And now you're closer to your retirement age. And see yourself created the legacy. You are not the same person anymore. Why? Because you made the decision to invest in the Clarity Code. Now you are on your deathbed as a 99 years old or 100 years old. And you are feeling all the positive emotions. And you have the children, grandchildren, and you are passing down the positive beliefs instead of what you've been through. And you are changing the entire generation, and you are thinking about all this memory on your deathbed and leaving this world so happily. And you are going into someone else's womb of the mother who've been trying to conceive for so long. And you born as maybe Elon Musk, maybe Ratan Tata, maybe Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, or maybe Mother Teresa. And now on this birth, your purpose is to change many lives. And feel that power. Feel that joy of giving others. And now I want you to come back again to your deathbed. Slowly come back to your retirement age. Come back Maybe you're 50 years old, but bring back all those memories from your new birth and come back to the present moment. Let all those positive beliefs, the power you feel inside to change the world, to make a difference, slowly bring your awareness back. And this feeling is not a fantasy. It's available to you. The only question is, are you ready to choose it today? And right now, watching this, listen to this, there are two versions of you. The first version, it will say, this was really good. I will think about it. And that person closes this window and returns to the same loop. Not because she does not want to change or he does not want to change, but because of the habit of staying the same feels safer than risk of becoming new version. And now see your second version that says, I recognize myself in everything she shared. I'm done waiting. I choose me. And the person who built a life that finally feels like him or her, who did not wait for the perfect moment. And you made the decision. And now slowly open your eyes and bring back your senses and rub your hands. Put all that energy, put all the positivity, put all that wisdom you brought from your new life to your face, to your body. And now I'll share the link in the chat window, and we will be starting the timer as well. And let me open again. Just a second. I'm just putting my timer. Can you guys see this? Just a second. Okay. All right. I haven't shared the link, but I'm going to share. Where is my link? Webbinar Patel, check out Clarity Core. Chat. Okay, so that's the link. If you feel like you're ready to upgrade your life, open that link and apply the promo code June666, which will give you the discount and which will bring down the price to $333. And till the timer going, I would like to share some testimonial stories which inspire you and which is proof that my Clarity Code system works. So that was one of my client whose name was Dhaval and who was going for the motel deal. And we did this Ho'oponopono technique. We identify his fear. He had a fear pattern, and we identified that pattern and we broke that belief. We applied the Ho'oponopono And after that, he visualized, I helped him to visualize properly, and he did whatever I said, and he went for the deal. He was visualizing that deal was theirs, and it was a bidding war. So they bid for $5 million as a like two, three partners, but he was putting all his energy to see as a closing the deal. And voila, they closed the deal with the $5 million, whatever he is expected. So that was my biggest, results he created for me. Then there was one other person named Aditya. He was my coaching client. He was trying to find his dream job. And after this, all the 7 steps we did one by one, and he found his dream job within a 3 months, and he's working right now. And I am trying to get him on the video call or give me the video testimonial. So that will be soon available. There was a one girl named Priya. She discovered the clear purpose and path of her life using this system. Then another person named Ria, she was feeling lost. She was caught up in all the motherhood uh, responsibility and everything, and she got the clarity after following the 7 step system. And then my coaching client, one of the other client, Prakash, we were just going through the discovery call, and he got achieved the greater. He got the clarity of the work-life balance. He by going through our time mastery course or time mastery module. I just applied on him, and it worked, and he was so clear to how to balance his life, work life, and the personal life. Then Anu, who she was struggle waking up early for so many years. So through NLP, subconscious reprogramming, she developed the habit of waking up early with such a ease. And that also like 20-25 minute session. And if in the one, for some people, it requires 2-3 rounds. So I'm happy to offer that. But for some people, it just requires 1 round. But she was able to wake up early of her set time. And the more testimonials are available on my Instagram highlights. So feel free to go through my Instagram channel or my website, webpatel.com. That's where you find all my Instagram, but all the testimonial are available in my Instagram highlights. So you can go through that. Those are not fake as testimonial. Those are real client testimonial which I served. Uh, Also, I have already shared that you're gonna get the multiple source of income opportunity. I am gonna bring more and more value to my community. After whoever joins, so take advantage. And as much as I started getting more response, my price will start getting up. So take this advantage and invest in yourself. If you are feeling stuck or if you're feeling lost, this is your time. And let me share what my platform looks like, what you're gonna get access to, so you get some idea that what are you guys getting into. And if anybody trying to go through payment or anything, just to let me know if you see any trouble. And let me share. And we have still 4 minutes going on timer. So this is our Heal and Rise on the School platform. You're gonna get access to this course. This course is available even if you become part of my free membership. You're gonna get, even if you choose to be part of this community, some of the courses is not there, but if you are investing in your time, you're gonna get the access of this clarity code system, trauma to transformation, Amazon passive income blueprint. uh, this course is coming NLPs, the sugar craving part, you will find it here, and this other courses I'll be bringing. But this is the community where you can ask and reach out to other members and talk to anyone. We have 55 members for now. There is a calendar. I'll be scheduling the weekly calls. This is where you can see what time the call is coming. Here you can see all the members list, the map, the leaderboard, about those are not, you don't need, but classroom where you will be spending more time. and seeing inside the Clarity Code, I have all the modules listed which we talked about. So hope this inspires, and thank you so much for spending time with me. We have 3 minutes still to go, but I'll stop the recording and I'll take any questions you may have. So we'll continue, and whoever doesn't have any question, feel free to drop off. Thank you so much, everyone. And if I have said anything or done anything, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And I'm so grateful that you spent this 2 hour with me on your weekend. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.